Hello, my name is Mandolin Royal, and today it is hatch day to get my line of chicks out of the incubator and into this feed trial. And I've gone ahead and prepped the brooder. I'm using a small size drinker to get them started, and their consumption will let me know when I need to change that to a 1 gallon. We have our trough style feeder all set up, and I sprinkled grit and some feed around so they can start picking that up immediately. Because when I place them in the brooder, I place them underneath the warmth first, and then as they get their bearings and they start looking around, they see this trail, they work their way this way, and they will teach themselves everything they need to know about eating and drinking. So now let's head over to the incubator and get those guys out of there. So in this brooder, I have 12 of the hybrid chicks that are 50% American Bresse and 50% Chanticleer, just to see how they perform as well in our feed trial. So they're going to get the same feed as everybody else. They're going to get their own wing bands. And as I look at these chicks in their down color, the brightest white chicks, like that one over in the corner, I'm going to band them a different color to track how they feather in and if they turn any kind of yellow later on. Doing that now, this is the best time with this first batch to see what happens, and that'll help guide decisions going forward with that project. They're so cute. Alright, time to get mine out of the incubator. Sure does look like they want to come out of there. Alright, I'm not going to be able to film the next step because I need both hands, but they look ready to go to me. Alright, so it ended up being a pretty good hatch. And I have 45 chicks in this brooder, and this is way too many. This brooder is sized for about 25. So I'm going to have to set up another brooder because I wasn't sure how many were going to hatch. I was experiencing some fluctuations in my incubator, and I set a pretty good pile of eggs. So 82% is actually better than I was hoping for. But they've already started chowing down and doing chicken things. There were 2 that I put down with the hybrid chicks because it's not so crowded, and I want to keep my eye on them because they look like they might be a little special. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and see if they get themselves started. But 45 strong, healthy babies to start my part of this feed trial. I gave them 2 pounds of feed, and I bet they're going to get through that pretty quick given this quantity. So what I think I'm going to do is when I go through and do their first weigh-in, I'll select out 28 chicks that are similar or exact weights to what Chase sent so that they have kind of like a level playing field. And I'll do a separate video on how I sort these guys out to get a matching number of chicks. Because when I think of the building space I'm going to need to get all of these grown, I'm going to have to space them out. And as I go through, I'll put in some other pointers on their space needs and the general care through the brooding practice. Sorry, I have to stop and look at them and admire. Check for anything outside of the ordinary, but these guys are looking fantastic. And they're already eating the grit like they're supposed to. It almost looks like I'm going to have to add more. They've already picked up a lot until we get further down here. What you think? You want that? Tick, 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 tick. I could spend all afternoon here with these guys. But I have some more cleaning up to do. Some more on this later. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to follow along on this feed trial to figure out what it actually cost to get these birds up to market age. So more on this later. Alright guys, stay out of the way. I gotta shut the door. Stay.